The Parafield Tower of Parafield Alpha is ready, runway 21 left for circuits.
Parafield Alpha Tower, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for Parafield Alpha. T's and P's in the green, just check left, all clear. Okay.
Thank you, Bravo Romeo. Continue for change runway 21 right and gear number 1 for runway right.
Speed's alive, T's P's in the green, temperature pressures, 50 knots, 55, and rotate. $70 knots. Maintain this heading. Oil pressure's good.
Bravo X-ray sending downwind touch and go. Thank you, Bravo X-ray number 2 for runway right, following a company Twin Star who's just turned to left face. Oh, X-ray, we are looking for traffic.
Tower, Lima Tango India is ready 21 right, thank you, to departure.
Lima Tango India, tower, hold position.
Tango India.
Thank you, Nova Victor, report signing a Twin Star, probably your 12:30, 1 o'clock at the moment, mid downwind.
Traffic is sighted, Yankee November Victor.
Thank you, Nova Victor, clear visual approach, follow the Twin Star.
Clear visual approach, 21 right, Yankee November Victor.
Parafield Alpha's turning downwind for a touch and go.
Alpha Alpha, runway left, number 1, continue approach.
Number 1, continue approach for Parafield Alpha.
Bravo Romeo, just confirming runway right, clear to land.
One right, clear to land, Yankee Bravo Romeo.
Stations QNH now 1027, and there's occasional 10 knots of crosswind.
Okay, brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture's rich, fuel pump is on, fuel pressure's maintained.
We're Tango India on my right, line up.
Hatches and harnesses are all secure. $2,000 RPM, 80 knots.
We're Tango India on my right, clear for takeoff.
Tango India.
And a left turn. Stage a flap.
Parafield Tower, Yankee Bravo Sierra, ready runway 21 right for Parafield 9 departure.
Thank you, Bravo Sierra Tower, hold position.
Bravo Sierra.
Checking right.
Thank you, Bravo X-ray, the Cessna just airborne is for St Kilda, on my right, clear touch and go.
1500 RPM.
Go Yankee Bravo X-ray.
70 knots.
Power Alpha Alpha on my left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go for Power Alpha Alpha. feet, probably a little bit high. Do a gentle turn. Check right. We'll probably do a stage out. Keep it at 1500. A little bit high. Temperatures and pressures are all in the green.
Kilo Victor on my right, clear touch and go.
69 knots.
Touch and go to on right, Yankee November Victor.
Full speed. Pretty high here. Nice one. Easing the throttle forward. 55 knots. Holding the nose off. Rotating. 60 knots. 65 and 70.
Thank you, Ross. Sierra on my right, line up and wait.
Waiting, Yankee Bravo Sierra, runway 21 right. Yankee November Victor going around.
Yankee November Victor, roger. There's a Tomahawk in your 11 o'clock runway left. When ready, make a left turn to follow the aircraft into the left circuit and contact me 124.6 turning left downwind.
Follow aircraft to left, make a left turn left downwind for 10 runway 21 left, and contact you 124.6, Yankee November Victor.
Bravo X-ray, turning downwind, touch and go. Thank you, Bravo X-ray, continue approach, number 1 on my right. Right. Thank you, Bravo Sierra, assigned heading 240, on my right, clear for takeoff.
240, runway right, clear for takeoff, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
1,000 feet. Level off there. Throttle back. And turn left. For Parafield Alpha, turning downwind for a touch and go.
Parafield Alpha, runway left, number 1, continue approach.
Runway left, number 1, for Parafield Alpha.
November Victor is turning downwind for a touch and go.
So we got the 22 and a half RPM.
The 2 Yankee November Victor.
Just make sure that we trim. And we grab. Good. Okay. Slowing down a little bit.
Sierra, this is Uniform Sierra Mark at Hull Point Bravo 4, ready at 2-1
Brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mix is rich, fuel pump is on, fuel pressure is maintained. And course the undercarriage is down, hatches and harnesses are all secure.
Thank you, Bravo Sierra, contact approach 124.2.
4.2, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Hey. Turning left. Checking right. Okay, slowing it down. Stage a flap out. Over 1500 RPM.
Bravo X-ray, runway right, clear touch and go.
Checking right.
Okay.
Just trimming 70.
Parafield Tower, Cessna 172, Bravo Tango Romeo, 21
left, ready for takeoff. Correction, holding point.
Temperatures and pressures are in the green.
Ready, 21 left, for second.
Tango Romeo, Parafield Tower, hold position.
Position, Bravo Tango Romeo.
Alpha Alpha on my left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch go for Power Alpha Alpha. A little bit fast. Energy. .500 feet. It's good. A little bit slow. Okay. Got the speed. Okay. 69 knots.
Bravo X-ray, going around.
Tango Bravo X-ray.
Controlling the speed with the attitude. And rotating, flaring. Beautiful. Flaps it up and holding the nose off at 50 knots, 55 rotate, 65 and 70.
Come Victor on my left, clear touch and go.
Okay, oil pressure is pretty. Let's see what happens. Back off on the oil pressure's still spiking there. Okay, let's just drop back.
Bravo X-ray, downwind, full stop.
Fine, full power.
Bravo X-ray on my right, clear to land.
Yeah, Bravo X-ray.
Bravo Tango Romeo on my left, line up.
Line up, 21 left, Bravo Tango Romeo.
70 knots, 500 feet. Fuel pump is off. Fuel pressure's maintained. Turning
Bravo Tango Romeo, follow the diamond on upwind, runway left, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff.
Okay, a little bit of drift.
Tango Romeo, you're over transmitter there, confirm runway left, clear for takeoff.
Confirm 21 left, clear for takeoff, Bravo Tango Romeo.
Parafield Tower, Diamond Star, Yankee November, Quebec. Thank you. Outer Harbour. Parafield Tower, Yankee November, Quebec. Outer Harbour 1500 eastbound with safe go.
Yankee November, Quebec, Parafield Tower, join base from my 2-1 right, clear visual approach.
Visual approach, Yankee November, Quebec.
300 RPM. For Power Alpha Alpha, it's turning downwind for a touch and go.
Power for Alpha number 1, runway left.
Number 1, runway left for Power Alpha Alpha. Trim. Get down to 1,000. Just correcting for that drift.
Yankee November Victor, turning downwind, 21 left, full stop.
Yankee November Victor, follow the Tomahawk mid downwind.
Yankee November Victor.
Okay, brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture's rich, fuel pump is on, fuel selected to the fullest tank, and fuel pressure's maintained, hatches and harnesses are all secure. Watching out for that altitude. Out and around. Okay, let's try and get it on the numbers now. Okay. 50 knots. And we'll get the stage a flap in.
Tango Romeo downwind for a touch and go.
Bravo Tango Romeo number 3, follow Diamond Lake downwind.
Tango Romeo.
70 knots. Trim back.
Tower, Echo Foxtrot India, ready at runway 21 left for a substation departure.
Go Foxtrot India, Parafield Tower, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21 left, Echo Foxtrot India.
Maintain 70 knots. Got someone taken off, 21 left. Stage. A little bit of speed there. Base to final. Temperatures and pressures are in the green.
Fire for Alpha, runway left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go for Power Alpha Alpha. Now on this, on the numbers. Nine knots.
Key to member, Quebec, runway right, clear to land.
November, Quebec.
On the numbers. Looks good. Throttling back. Rotating. Good. A flaps up. Holding off the nose. Keep the centre line. Hold it. 55 knots. 60 knots.
Key to member, Victor, runway left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 21 left, Yankee November, Victor.
70 knots. Left over. Yeah, there's the runway. No. You want to point it to the city today? $500 feet.
Okay, Foxtrot India, request
Fuel
climb
pump is
to
on.
1,500.
Go Foxtrot India, climb to 1,500.
1,500, Echo Foxtrot India.
Okay.
Bravo Tango Romeo, runway left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Bravo Tango Romeo.
A lot of lift there. Alpha Power Alpha Alpha, it's turning downwind for a touch and go.
Alpha, number 1, runway left.
Runway left, number 1, Alpha Power Alpha Alpha. Hey, get a little bit of
Alpha, runway left, clear touch and go.
a clear touch to go, Alpha Power Alpha Alpha. Okay, brakes are off, undercarriage is down, fuel pump is on, fuel pressure is maintained, mixture is rich, hatches and harnesses are all secure.
Follow Tango Romeo, turning downwind, touch and go.
Bravo Tango Romeo, follow the Tomahawk on base.
Follow Tango Romeo.
Checking right. A bit high.
Parafield Tower, Inform Juliet Paa, ready, runway 21 right, thank you for departure.
Inform Juliet Paa, Parafield Tower, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21 right, Inform Juliet Paa.
I'm gonna try landing with one stage flap out. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. A bit hot. Well, a little bit fast. And closed. Holding it off. Very nice. Two knots. Okay.
Tango Romeo on my left, clear touch and go.
Touch and go, Bravo, Tango
Oil
Romeo.
pressure. Okay, just holding that back in the green. Climbing at 70. Partial power. Okay, letting the pressure settle. Holding it at 70 knots, 22 and a half RPM, climbing at 500, and watch the drift. More towards the city. 500 feet, fuel pumps off, fuel pressure's maintained. The oil pressure looks nice now up here. Okay. Parafield Alpha is turning downwind for a flapless approach.
Parafield runway left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go for Parafield Alpha. So going to do a flapless approach this time. So I've got to control the speed, my altitude, and make sure that I keep my distance from the airfield or from the airstrip, and that I've got a good square circuit, plenty of time and plenty of room, maintaining a 1,000 feet.
Tango Romeo downwind for a touch and go.
Bravo Tango Romeo, follow the Piper late downwind.
Bravo Tango Romeo.
Stall speed increases when the flaps are up by 52 knots clean as opposed to 48 full. I'll just extend this downwind. Okay. And I'll just keep everything the same. A bit high. And just keep it at 70 knots. Control the speed. RPM. We're coming at about just over C knots for this. Nice gentle turn. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. Attitude looks good. 80 knots is a bit quick. Okay, first flapless approach. Approach looks good. Over the end fence at about 73 knots. Good. Okay, and we're just powering off. And it wants to float. Nice. And 55 knots. And we're flying again.
Bravo Tango Romeo, runway left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Bravo Tango Romeo.
That was nice. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. 70 knots. Across that yeah, keep clear of that right runway. Okay. Interesting that oil pressure, that's all good. Okay, turning left. Wow, I'm like a homesick angel. Okay. Throttling back. 1,000 feet. Papa Alpha Alpha's turning downwind for a touch and go.
For Alpha number 1, runway left.
Runway 1, number 1, runway left, Papa Alpha Alpha. Okay, brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mixture is rich, fuel pump is on, fuel selected to the fullest tank, hatches and harnesses are all secure. Downwind at 19 to 20 metres per hour. 19 at 29 and a half. Sorry, at 19 and a half RPM. Don't want to start sliding.
Parafield Tower, Echo Quebec Kilo radio, runway 21 left for substation departure.
Echo Quebec Kilo, Parafield Tower, runway left, clear for takeoff.
Left clear for takeoff, Echo Quebec Kilo.
And that is turning.
Tango Romeo is downwind for a touch and go.
Tango Romeo, follow the Tomahawk turning base.
Tango Romeo.
One stage. Let's try and nail this one right on the numbers. Checking right.
For Alpha, runway left, clear touch and go.
Runway left, clear touch and go, Papa Alpha Alpha. Second stage. This one should be right on the numbers. Just maintain my attitude, my aiming point, looking ahead. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. 9 knots. Control that descent. Good. And close throttle. Flare. Got it. Okay, flaps up, hold the nose off. Ease the throttle forward, 55 knots and rotate. Okay, we got a spike in oil.
Bravo Tango Romeo, on my left, clear touch and go.
Power.
Touch and go, Bravo Tango Romeo.
Just backing off on the power there. Managing that oil pressure. 70 knots. 2-1. Good with the oil pressure. I'll go to full power. Good. Don't grab too much. Keep it clean. Okay. Turning left.
Tower, land 2 India Victor pass ready, 21 right, for St Kilda departure.
India Victor Papa, Parafield Tower, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, India Victor Papa.
Power Alpha is turning downwind for a touch and go.
Power Alpha, runway left, clear touch and go.
Runway left, clear touch and go for Power Alpha. Air brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mix is rich, fuel pumps on, forgot to do that at 500. Forgot to turn it off, 500, and mix is rich, okay, brakes are off, mix is rich, fuel pumps on, fuel pressure's maintained, fuel selected to the fullest tank, which will be our left tank on this occasion, and fuel pressure's maintained, hatches and harnesses all secure.
Hotel, Cessna 1002, Lima Tango India, South Harbour 1500, inbound will go.
Tango India, Parafield Tower, join base, runway 21 right, maintain 1500.
1500, Lima Tango India.
Plenty of water.
Bravo Tango Romeo, downwind for a touch and go.
Bravo Tango Romeo, follow the Piper, late downwind.
Bravo Tango Romeo.
Checking right. 1500 RPM. 70 knots. A little bit high. Oh no, we're actually good. It's trimmed up nice. And gentle turn. Really don't think that we need another stage at this point. Not all clear. 1500, just control the speed with attitude. A little bit high, so I will select that additional stage. Speed up. All pressure and temperatures are in the green. Flare. Touchdown. Throttle forward. And lifting off.
Bravo Tango Romeo, runway left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Bravo Tango Romeo.
Tango India, clear visual approach, runway right.
Tango India.
Not the setting. Speed. Oil pressure is good. Interesting how the oil pressure, you know, if I bring it, if I bring it down to below, like, you know, 50 knots, and then apply power, the oil pressure, you know, fuel pump off, fuel pressure's maintained, 500 feet, look left, turning left. That's a really nice, nice upwind that. Yeah, it was good. A little bit of air in here, I think.
Parafield Tower, Yankee November Romeo's ready, 21 right, for Sing 230 departures.
Yankee November Romeo, Parafield Tower, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, clear for takeoff, Yankee November Romeo.
Papa Alpha Alpha's turning downwind for a touch and go.
Alpha Alpha, runway left, clear, touch and go.
Runway left, clear, touch and go, Papa Alpha Alpha. Let's fly a little quicker downwind and just trim it. So we'll just I want to get back to 1,000 feet. It's good. A little bit choppy. Bit of late afternoon convection, I'd suggest. Bravo Tango Romeo, turning downwind for flight low.
Tango Romeo, number 2 on my left, follow the Tomahawk light diamond.
Tango Romeo.
Tango India on my right, clear lane.
Keeping the speed up. Turning in. Throttling back to 1500. Straight to flap out. They control the speed really well. 900. A little bit low. We'll just reduce that rate of descent and maintain the airspeed and make the turn to base. And we're good. A bit high, second stage. Oops. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. No brakes are off, undercarriage is down, mix is rich, fuel pump is on, fuel pressure is maintained, fuel selected to the fullest tank. Hatches and harnesses are all secure. A little bit late for a downwind. Cool.
Parafield Tower, Simon Star, Yankee November Juliet, stand ball 1500, received Golf, inbound for circuit.
Lima Juliet Tower, join final, runway 21 left, clear visual approach.
Going final 21 left, clear visual approach, Yankee November Juliet.